Hi yogis, happy new moon and happy spring equinox. It is the time of new beginnings. Everything's beginning to grow back and start again and refresh. Very exciting time. I love spring. So yeah, this will be a spring equinox flow. We'll be focusing on letting go of any stagnant energy we held during the winter, during our rest, and making space, expanding for these new beginnings, this change, this transformation that we are in. So yeah, exciting stuff. We will start off in a Supta Baddha Konasana, so on your back with your feet together and your knees out wide. Opening up the hips here, let your arms rest by your sides. Letting yourself slowly wake up from winter's rest. Not making any fast movements or big changes quite yet. Just beginning to feel the transformation begin. Place your hands on your belly. And on your next inhale, inflate the belly, taking in as much air as you can. And exhale, releasing all the stagnant air out. We'll do 4 more of those. Inhale, inflate the belly. Exhale. Exhale all the air. Inhale, belly lifts. Exhale, the belly contracts. Inhale. And exhale. Cleaning up our energy. Inviting in new, fresh life force energy. And exhaling the old. Come onto one side into fetal posture. Using your arm as a pillow. Really take a moment here in this posture, the posture of rebirth. A very good representation for today, the new moon and the spring equinox. The opportunity to start over or to continue on with a new, refreshed outlook. Now pressing yourself up into Sukhasana, cross-legged seated posture. Bringing your hands to heart center. You can keep the eyes closed or a soft gaze here. And we'll invite our intention in today. Make space for change, for transformation, for manifesting our goals and our dreams. Press that restart button and start fresh. To cleanse so we can create. Take an inhale to prepare for Om. Reset breaths. Beautiful. We'll extend our right leg out, keeping our left foot on the inside of our right thigh. Inhale, reach up, make space, extend. Exhale, fold forward, keeping the spine straight here. Keeping ourselves active, awakening the body, awakening the soul. Keeping the foot flexed. Walk your hands coming back to a straight spine. Rotate your arm and place your hand behind your left thigh. The left hand is planted. Press into your hand. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale here. We'll take 3 breaths, really focusing on elongating from the toes all the way through the fingertips, stretching out the side body here. Making sure you're expanding all 5 fingers in your supported hand, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And on your next exhale, gently lowering down, we'll switch our legs. So extending the left leg, right foot comes in onto the inner thigh. Inhale, reach up, extend. Exhale, fold forward, keeping the spine straight. Long line of energy from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Keeping the leg active here, flexing through the foot, engaging the quadriceps. Rocking your hands, coming back to a straight spine. We'll repeat what we did on the other side. So placing the right hand behind the right hip, press into the hand, inhale, lift the hips. Expanding the left side body here. Really making space. Cleaning up with all of our exhales. Doing our spring cleaning, not only externally, but internally as well. On your next exhale, gently lowering back down. And extend both legs out. Inhale, reach your arms up. Gaze up towards the sky, and exhale. Slowly fold forward, once again, keeping the spine straight here. You can have the feet flexed or pointed. Just keeping those legs engaged. Really taking up space in our postures, creating room for our goals, our wants, our desires, and for our growth most of all. Find yourself in a tabletop position, maybe rolling over from Sukhasana. Let your hands, wrists are directly under the shoulders, knees are under the hip points here. Spine is straight, extending from the tailbone all the way through the crown of the head, and core is slightly engaged. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, round through the spine, pointing the tailbone downwards, releasing the head and neck for cat. And as you inhale, lowering the belly, lifting up the tailbone, lengthening through the back of the neck. Exhale for cat. Round through the spine. And inhale for cow. Lowering the belly. One more round. Exhale, cat. And inhale, cow. On your next exhale, coming back to a neutral tabletop. Walk your hands one handprint forward, setting up for our downward dog. Move back a little. So one handprint forward. Rock forward so your shoulders are once again over your wrists. Tuck your toes and lift your hips. Downward facing dog. I find that's a really good way to set yourself up so you have the right positioning between your feet and your hands. Because if you can tell, when I roll forward, I'm in my plank position. So, nice little trick for setting up for downward facing dog. You're in your downward facing dog. You can have the knees bent here, pressing through the hands and the feet, lifting up through the tailbone. Back of the neck is nice and long. Shoulders are away from the ears. Take a few breaths here to settle in to the posture. And when you're ready, begin to walk your feet towards your hands, coming into a deep forward fold. Feet can be wider than hip width distance. Have a nice bend through the knees. And letting the head and neck hang. Letting the back expand here. And decompress. Maybe clasping the outsides of your elbows, swaying back and forth. Imagining this swaying motion, clearing out, cleaning out anything that doesn't serve you anymore. So you can make room for the things that do. Bend deeply through the knees. Begin to inhale, rolling up through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Stacking yourself up for mountain pose. Feet are hip width distance. Palms are facing forward. Back of the neck is lengthened. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Extend, exhale. Swan dive, fold forward. And step your right foot back. Untuck the toe. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale. Bring your hands to heart center and twist over to your left, hooking your right elbow on the outside of the thigh. We'll take a few breaths here in this twist. I find it helps if I make a fist with my top hand and press that in to my bottom hand, furthering my twist. But always paying attention to how you feel. If something is uncomfortable, taking a step back, maybe doing a different posture that is better for your body. Inhale, reach back up, low lunge. Exhale, frame your foot. Step back, move through chaturanga. You can lower the knees here. Bend the elbows, lower the body to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, draw the right foot in between the hands. Lower the back knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, low lunge. Hugging everything into the midline. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Now twisting to your right, hooking that left elbow on the outside of the thigh. Maybe making a fist with your right hand. Continuing to breathe. Letting that life force energy guide you through these postures. On your next inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant the hands, tuck the back toe, step into a forward fold. Inhale, reach up, extended mountain. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Other side, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, step the left foot back. Inhale, reach the arms up, low lunge. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Again, twist to the right. Inhale, reach your arms back up. Exhale, frame your foot, plant your hands, step back into plank posture, move through a chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, plant the left foot in between the hands. Untuck the back toe, lower the knee. Inhale, arms reach up, low lunge. Exhale, hands down to heart center. And twist to your left. Energetically drawing your heel and your knee together, hugging everything into the midline here. On your next inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant the hands, step into your forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain, expand. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll move through that one more time. This time, one breath, one movement. So a little more fast pace to really heat our body up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, step the right foot back. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, move through your chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, draw the right foot in between the hands. Exhale, reach arms up, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to your right. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, tuck that toe, step into forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Step the left foot back. Inhale, low lunge, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to your right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant your hands and move through your chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, draw the left foot in between the hands. Exhale, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant the hands, step into your forward fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Feeling the heart pumping. Feeling the energy we're beginning to build, growing in the body. Step out to the side so you're facing the long side of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward, keeping your spine straight until you no longer can. Then rounding through the spine. Really releasing here. In this wide-legged forward fold. Opening up our hips. Release any stress. Anything we don't need. Think of one thing that no longer benefits you, and I want you to intentionally let that go. How can you let it go? And what does that make room for? Letting go of that one thing that does not benefit you, and making room for that one thing you desire. Bend through the knees and begin to roll up through the spine. One vertebra at a time. Rolling the shoulders down the back. Heel toe the feet, back to hip width distance into our mountain posture. Inhaling that fresh spring air. All right. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into a downward dog. Inhale, lift up the right leg. Exhale, stack the right hip on top of the left, or maybe coming into wild thing if that is within your practice. 2 breaths here. And coming back to downward dog. Inhale here. Exhale, plant the foot in between the hands. Setting up for crescent lunge. Feet are on train tracks here. Knee is directly over ankle. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Take a few breaths here. Noticing the strength in your body. Noticing a spring and transformation has just begun. So being kind to yourself wherever you're at. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to the right like we did in our low lunge. Hooking the left elbow on the outside of the right thigh. Maybe making a fist with the right hand. 3 breaths here. Inhale, back to low lunge, reach your arms up. And exhale, bend through the elbows, cactus arms, shine the heart forward. Opening up our heart chakra here. Letting love flow in and flow out. Inhale, extend your arms back up. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Knees are still bent. We're in our chair pose. You can bring your hands to heart center. So make sure when you look down, you can see all 10 toes. And tailbone is pointing down rather than out like you would in a squat. You want it pointing down. Once again, we're going to twist it out. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to your right, hooking the left elbow. Keeping the integrity of your posture the best you can. Knees are in line. Knees are bent. Inhale back to center and exhale, twist to your left this time. Inhale, reach up, extended mountain. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Feeling those quads. All right, moving through the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands and step back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up the left leg, 3-legged dog. Exhale, stacking the hips or moving into a wild thing. Up to you. If you're in wild thing, making your way back to downward three-legged dog. And when you're ready, inhale here and exhale. Plant the left foot in between the hands. Crescent lunge. Setting up, hips are square, knees over ankle. Inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Hugging everything into the midline like we did in our low lunge. Keeping those hips square. When you're ready, inhale here. Exhale, twist to your left. Maybe your body is shaking, maybe you're sweating. Feeling gratitude for that. Your body is releasing the toxins and strengthening itself. Inhale back to crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus arms. Shine the heart forward. 2 breaths here. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, step the right foot forward into a chair pose. Hands come to heart center. Once again, make sure you can see all 10 toes and the knees are in line with each other. Inhale here, and as you exhale, twist to your right, chair twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Keeping both feet firmly rooted equally. Inhale, reach back up, extended mountain. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Take a moment here. Place your hand on your heart. Close off the eyes. Feeling your heart pump. Feeling the body awake and strong. Feeling gratitude for this season of transformation. Knowing that you are adaptable and you are capable. Beautiful. You can release the arms down by the sides. All right. Moving through our balancing sequence. Root through your left foot. Find a drishti point. Space a non-moving object to gaze at as we balance. And lift up the right leg, flexing through the foot, Keep a bend in the knee here. You can clasp your foot in the front of the knee here if you have a strap. It's very helpful in these postures as well. Bringing it out to the side. Bringing it back to center. And now clasp the outside of your leg here with your left hand and extend your right arm back. You're doing this little balancing twist here. And if you can, challenge yourself to gaze behind you. Coming back to center, gently lower that leg down, shake out your left foot. Moving to the other side, root through your right foot here. Find that drishti point. And bring your hands to your hips and lift up the left leg, maybe clasping the front of your knee or below your knee, preferably. Opening it out to the side. Bringing it back to center. Now clasping the outside of your leg with your right hand and extending the left arm backwards. Twisting the top of the body here. Keeping that core engaged, helping you balance. Coming back to center, gently lower down, shake it out. All right. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Plant your hands. Step back into dog. And lower your knees into child's pose. Taking a moment to rest here. Rejuvenate. Absorb all that lovely energy we've created. And then slide your hands forward actually. Bring your knees directly under your hip points like you would in tabletop. And walk your hands forward, lowering the chest to the mat, coming into our puppy pose. Really nice heart opener here. Really opening up our heart space. And when you're ready, slowly shifting forward into Sphinx pose. Elbows are under the shoulders. Chest is shining forward. And now coming back through child's pose. And rolling up through the spine into a kneeled position. Moving into frog pose. We'll be in this posture for like 1 to 2 minutes. So making sure you're not uncomfortable, that it feels like a good stretch. So extending the knees out wide. As you can see, the ankles are directly under the knees. Feet are flexed here for sure to protect our knee joints. You can be up on the hands. Maybe you're on the forearms. Maybe you're even on your belly. But trying to keep a straight spine here if possible. And let yourself melt into this pose. Our final hip opener. Releasing out any other stress that's stuck within us. So we can have a nice clean slate by the end of this class. So you can make the most of this season of change, this new beginning. Oliver. Staying with the posture, 30 more seconds. All right, slowly coming out of this posture. So there's a few ways you can do this. I'm not going to say I have yet to find the best way to get out of it. If you're closer to the ground, you can lower the belly to the floor and then just extend the legs behind you. If that seems like too much, I also sometimes try to just come up on the hands if you're not already there and walk the knees in together. Those are two ways I've found best for me personally at least, to get out of this posture. But doing what feels best on your hips and your knees. So coming onto the back here, I'm gonna roll down. Letting your arms rest by your sides. Plant your feet as wide as your mat and let your knees meet in the middle. Do some windshield wipers here. Rocking the knees back and forth. And letting them fall over to the left side. Staying there for a moment. Extend your right arm out for a twist. Letting your energy settle here. Letting the mind calm and quiet. Letting yourself rest in this clean space you have made for yourself. Legs come back through center, twisting over to the right side. Extend your left arm out. Maybe bringing the legs together here too, if that's more comfortable for you. Legs come back to center. Extend them out long. Moving into our resting posture, Shavasana. Completely letting go here and resting in this space. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears and palms are facing up. Relaxing the toes and the heels. Letting the knees and the hips soften. Releasing the hands. Letting them melt. Letting the belly soften and the chest. Relaxing your jaw, removing your tongue from the roof of your mouth, softening your lips, softening your eyebrows and your eyelids, and letting the whole body release, and letting the mind go quiet. Beginning to wake up the body. Start by taking deep breaths. Maybe wiggling the fingers and the toes. Doing circles with the wrists and the elbows. And when you're ready, coming onto one side for fetal posture. And as you're ready, pressing yourself up into Sukhasana, cross-legged seat, keeping the eyes closed off here. Bringing your hands to heart center. We'll close the class with the universal vibration of Om. Taking an inhale to prepare. Om. Bringing the thumbs to the third eye between the eyebrows. Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. Release the hands. Opening up the eyes whenever you're ready. I hope this class made you feel renewed and cleansed so you can begin to create whatever it may be in this spring season that happened to fall on a new moon, which I feel is very fitting. New moon representing a clean slate for us. I hope you're excited for any transformation that you decide to take yourself into, or maybe the universe decides it for you. That can definitely happen. But greeting it with gratitude and excitement. Again, thank you for being here. My name is Berlyn. I don't think I said that at the start of class. So yes, my name is Berlyn, and this is Shanti Manifestation Yoga. And I hope to see you guys next time. I am planning on, at the start of the month, to create a flow for a more advanced posture that I will encourage all of us to practice every day, and see where we can get into that posture. Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Happy spring equinox.